Hi and welcome to Winners Corner. We are going to spend a great weekend at Solvalla Racetrack in Stockholm. We have both Saturday and Sunday V75 rounds, and the highlight of the weekend being the Criterium final on Sunday. But in this program we focus on Saturday's races, Mike, and it's great sport even this Saturday.
It's fantastic sport. We got the V75 finals, we got the Grand Prix de UT, European Championship for 5-year-olds. We've got everything. It's great sport all through the day.
Sounds great, but we start though in race 3, and it's over full distance. And what is going to be your opening bet for this Saturday, Mike?
I've got a very effective front runner here. Number 1, Havberg's Knight. For once, he's got a great post here. He's got a chance to reach the lead. He's had horrible posts the last few races, and he's been out against really, really good horses. And second to last time, he finished quite well, finished third there. That was against Disco Volante and really tough horses. So he really moves down in class quite considerably this time. And I think he's got a good chance to take the lead here. And in that case, I think the race is pretty much over. He's very effective in the lead.
Number 1, Havberg's Knight. We move on to the next race, race 4, a long distance race over 2,640 meters. And how have you been thinking here?
Well, number 2, Ali Cash, I feel, is a superstar. She moves up in class this time, and she's a mare against horses here, and that means that I think we're going to get pretty decent odds on her. She came back to the racetrack last time after a 4-month layoff and was very impressive. She won in 14-2, and that was just jogging. I think she'll be greatly improved with that race, and from an excellent post here and over the long distance here, Timo Nurmo's horses always perform well over long distance. They're well trained. I think she's got a great chance.
So another win bet there. And we move on to the silver division, and this Saturday it comes in race 7. Number 2, Zenit Bricks. It looks as if he will become the favorite here, Mike, but what attracts your betting brain in this race?
I think Zenit Brick is the one to beat. I think he's got an excellent chance to win this one. But I've got a very nice show bet here. I think number 7, Speedy Foxy Vicane, has a good chance to reach the top 3. She has absolute perfect form. She's been finishing really well. Last time she was out on the V75, she got locked in and virtually climbing over the other horses there. Once she got the opening, she accelerated really nice, and she's just bursting with form at the moment. So very tricky post here, but she's got great gate speed, and I think she, with Thomas Urberg as well, who's an excellent driver, I think she will find good racing room despite the post, and in that case she's definitely going to finish in the top 3.
Sounds very interesting there. We move on to the 9th race of the day. And it is what looks to be like a very even Class 1 race, Mike, over full distance. Do you, despite that fact, manage to single out a winner here?
It is very open, and there are several horses who can win this one. But I think we're getting decent odds on number 11, Palermo Broline. The horse has gone off stride twice now lately, and that's when he's been right behind the gate. This time he's in the second row behind the gate, and I think that's going to work out better for him. Last time he went off stride in the start, lost a lot of ground, then raced in 13.5 over 2,000 meters and finished 5th there with a total time of 14.6. So he does look strong at the moment, and I think with the starting behind the gate in the second row, I think he will stay trotting, and in that case I think he's the best horse.
Okay, then we move on to the daily double, and as usual we find it in races 10 and 11. A big favorite we have in the first DD leg in number 6, General Bianco. He's the second biggest favorite of the day, Mike. How do you treat him betting-wise?
Well, he's been so impressive. I really must say that I've been blown away by him. But he's got a tricky post here. He moves up in class a bit, and there's a big risk he's going to be parked on the outside here. So with the odds, I'm going to go against him. I think number 1, Explosive Merlot, is overlooked here. I think he's a lot faster behind the gate than what he's shown so far. They've been a bit careful with him because he's gone off stride a few times, but he's got a chance to reach the lead, and in that case, he's the one to beat. And then number 3, Bolsta Palima. That one is also really fast behind the gate, and if that one reaches the front, it's a tricky horse to beat from the lead.
Okay, DD2 is the European Championship for 3-year-old horses. 500,000 Swedish crowns to the winner. Do you know who it's going to be?
Well, the best horse is Executive Caviar. He's been out of form. I had him as a winner last time on Winner's Corner, but on race day, I heard from Joachim Löfgren that the horse has been sick and that he had not been training as well as possible. Still, he did perform quite well there. He didn't win, of course. He came in fourth there in the elimination for the Criterium, but that was in really tough competition. And I think now that he's been training okay after that race, I think he will be back on top of his game. And then Executive Caviar is definitely the one to beat here.
So the Daily Double this Saturday consists of 2 combinations. Now we're going to spend the rest of the time on the V75 round. And you know the rules. We have to find the winners in 7 consecutive races. Lots of money in the pool, and the aim of Mike's V75 system is, of course, to get a big chunk out of that money. This is what Mike's V75 system looks like. We can see that it has got 2 bankers. First, the biggest favorite in the round, Mike, number 1, Ridley Express in V75 too. Any comments on that?
Well, he's the biggest favorite of the round, and he should be. It really does look like a penalty kick here. He is the best horse, and if he's just sound and not sick, he will win this one.
And then the other banker, number 2, Zenit Brick in the 3rd leg. We've already talked about him.
Yeah, what a day for Timo Nurmos. He's got several excellent chances to win on the V75 here, and I think Zenit Brick is one of the better ones.
V75 4 is the European Derby for 4-year-old horse. This is the finest race of the day. Tell us why you ended up with these 3 horses.
Well, it's yet another great chance for Timo Nurmos here. He's got the favorite Global Trustworthy, who could win this one from the outside, but I'm hoping to get the payout up. Born in the USA is definitely a horse that seems to be a bit overlooked here. Norwegian guest, very impressive in the elimination.
And this means that we have 720 combinations for the V75 system this Saturday. Of course, you know where to find additional information about Swedish trotting and horse betting. It is at our website, swedishhorseracing.com. Now, we wish you the best of luck with your bets for this Saturday's race day at Solvalla Racetrack. Bye-bye.